Alright everybody, so it's Tuesday. I had to do a couple jobs the last couple days, so I haven't been home. Anyway, it's been raining here on and off all day. I gotta get the trailer emptied out. I want to get the trailer emptied out and hooked up. I'm gonna see if the winch gonna work. I gotta go pick up a bunch of wood. Someone has gave me a bunch of wood. I gotta pick it up and we're gonna have a big splitting session at some point in time. I smell a skunk. I hope it ain't a skunk. Not the good kind of skunk either. I'm sure I smell a skunk. A skunk. I smell a skunk. Anyway, let's see what the backyard is looking like. Still really wet, but it feels like it dried up. So I threw an apple out here yesterday. I wanted to see what would eat it. Obviously something ate it. I think this is from moles. I think moles make these little hills. Anyway, what does the field look like? Because I'd really like to get the furnace moved. Oh, it's still way wet. Look at that. It's just sloppy. I'm pulling tire up on that Yukon. Anyway, thought I'd get you guys a video. I'm gonna clean up my mess. I just finished unloading all my tools and stuff out of the back of the Yukon. Really gotta get this sleigh moved somehow. Anyway, back to you guys. Alright everybody. Morning everybody. So it's now, what morning? You don't know what day it is, do ya?
It is Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Of course it's Wednesday, you butthead. Okay, anyway, so we had a bunch of wind yesterday, and a friend of mine, Chris, said, hey Ian, you want all this? A big branch come down in front of my house, and the city cut it up. Do you want it? And I said, yes, Chris, I do. So we're on our way to town to go get it.
Yep.
See you guys when nothing happened, when something happened.
Yep.
Can you take, oh, you're in a video? All right. That's a pretty good saw, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when you compare it to like last year's Poulin, remember that green one?
Uh-huh.
That green one was a piece of junk. This is not bad. This thing seems pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sponsored by Toro. I'm just saying last year's green one was junk.
We're not sponsored
Hey?
by these companies.
So
Well,
we don't have to dump this by hand.
no.
I just hit the button.
Yeah.
Last piece. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright everybody, so it's Wednesday. Me and Chris got back from town from getting that wood. And so the three things I gotta do now is I gotta, I think I want to put some kind of battery box on here just so I can throw the battery in it and hook the cables on when I'm ready. That way I can jack it up, you know, lift it up and pull away. The other problem is it's really wet over there, and that's where we were going to start splitting the wood again. Was right there. Right where that white tarp is. The problem is that last year I got stuck in there, and I don't have aggressive tires on my Yukon. I just got street tires. And yeah, it'll go in four-wheel drive, but oh, it makes a mess. And the other part is I was gonna maybe split that wood back here. Is where I was thinking of doing it. That way the mess would fill in the hole and start to give me, you know, some kind of fiber, if you will. Right? Because this is a pain in the ass. I'll never get across here. It needs like 8 loads of stone or something. Anyway, the other problem is that, see, look how wet it is. Well, I want to get the log splitter out, and the log splitter's in there. So I have to think how I'm going to do that. And some might say, well, why don't you wait? Yeah, why don't you wait? I got shit to do. I want to get this project over with so that I have a place to dump the wood when I bring it home. And we can work on it. Right? That's no good. The funniest part is that just on this side of the fence, it's a lot drier. Like you get oh, maybe it ain't. Maybe it ain't. Oh, maybe it is just as wet up here. So what do you do? I didn't think that this water would be that much of a pain in the neck, but I can't even get over there without putting rubber boots on to go look at the junk that I don't need. It's getting annoying. I want to do a quick scrap load, and I don't even barely have enough to go to the scrap, but I have enough pieces like this snowblower bullshit that I don't want, so that I can clean up. But it's just wet. We've had 3 or 4 days of just wet. If I pull the army truck out, it's just going to make a mess, a big root, what do you call it? Ruts. The Yukon will get itself stuck. Christopher's tractor now has the mower on it so that I can cut the field. And if it gets hung up on the mower, it'll get itself stuck. The golf cart would get itself stuck without the without the wood splitter on it. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do, but I know the first thing I'm going to do is find boots. That's what I'm going to do. Because I want to unload this trailer, because I have 3 more loads to go. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'll try to get you guys video as I figure out what I'm going to do. But right now, I'm going to get boots. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, everybody. So this is the plan. While you guys were away, I moved the log splitter out here. I used Christopher's tractor. I was screwing around with those big tires to see what they're going to look like after I get them on the army truck. That's going to look pretty good. Anyway. So now what I got to do is this. After I got that log splitter out of there, I noticed, oh look at the little bunny. See him? See the little bunny eating in the grass? See him? Anyway, so the problem is, this place has got so much water in it I wish I knew this place I could get a couple skids I could throw down. Wow, I wish I could find some skids. Oh yeah, that's right, I got a whole bunch. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to grab a couple skids, and I'm going to throw them in this pit, so I got a place to put the snowblowers on. Oh, come on now. I counted it out, and there's 11 stacks. There's 11 stacks of 17 skids. Oh, I know where these ones came from. These are the ones that I was gonna use as a bridge. Son of a goat farmer. I should have thought about that. Damn it. Stop laughing, Christopher. Good skid, no point in wasting that. I'll just throw this one in there, it won't matter. As long as it gets all of them off the ground, it'll be fine. Perfect. Now, throw over here. Throw over here. We're gonna want starting to rain. I'll have to put you guys away in a minute if it gets too bad. You know what I'm saying? No point in getting this camera wet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, I did it without soaking myself. Alright. Let's see if we can get one of these snowblowers to fire up. And the screwdriver jammed in that one. That's kind of funny. I just noticed it. This thing is such a horse. Come on, horse. Fire up for me. Well, I'm not playing with this today. It's more than likely just out of gas. so heavy. Perfect. Ouch. Look at that. That's pretty decent. I should have added one more skid. But it's only these two little guys left. Come on. Yeah. Nope. Up on one. Up on the other. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's terrific. Alright. This one runs well. After I put the new carburetor on it, it runs okay. So let's see what happens. Joke. I made it all the way to here and then ran out of gas, which is good enough. There. There. That's a lot better situation. Alright, I can't get any more video because the camera's gonna get wet. And it's really heavy on my head too. The next thing I'm gonna do is, hey, I'd really like to figure a way of moving this furnace. Because now I got it here. Christopher's tractor ain't big enough to pull it. So I'm gonna have to find another way. Alright, I gotta cover up that log splitter. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright everybody, so it's Thursday. And I've already been to town for a little while. So the plan is, I got three things we're gonna be doing. I wanna put a post here. This is not working, as you guys can see. That angle iron's getting twisted all to hell. So that's not gonna work. I'm either gonna bust this on the corner or it's not fixing anything. So I'm gonna change that. The problem is I've already put the winch on. So I can't really back the winch up very much. Well, I can't actually back the winch up. So I think I'm going to weld it right to the plate. I was going to make it so that it slid into here. The other choices, I was going to use a round pipe. I was thinking a round pipe, and then this thing could slide right on it. But then I have issues of where the cable is going to hook on. So what I really want to do is use this one. I was going to use this one, this pipe. This is the one that used to be on it before. Except I used to have it angled like this. Something like that. And it was okay, but I don't like it now. So now I want to change this around, and it's probably going to go something like this. You guys can see that. It would go like that. Something like that. But cut out. I think I'm going to take this off and then put this on here, notch this all out, pull it up so I can weld it right to here and make a mask. And then this would run right up to here. I'm just not sure how the cable's going to go back and forward with the post in the way. It's one of those things I really wish I had just left it alone. Because before it worked. And now it's not working anymore. But I didn't like the fact. The other post was a lot higher. Well, it was this post, but it was made different. And I didn't like how I always had to open the garage door so high to get it in. And I thought this would save me. But it hasn't saved me anything because I'm still like on the 4th day of trying to figure out how to get my right angles and the geometry to make this lift higher. So I put a post on the bottom, that post right there. I put this post on the bottom of here. And I thought, well, instead of putting this post up, I'll just put my hanger plate lower. And you know what? It didn't work. It didn't make any difference. So I need to make it lift higher with a different post, is what I need. How can I get around that mess? That's a thought. If I get myself a piece of square tubing and I run it across here, let's see what that would look like for geometry. For shits and giggles, I'm just going to use this board. I just want to see the geometry, that's all. If that sat there like that, and I put this post onto here, that is significantly higher. Let's say it was like that. And we're right back where we started. Except 2 weeks of work changing something that worked perfect. You know that old term? You know the old term? Broken, don't fix it? Yeah, well, I fixed it. Now I gotta get my way out of it. Ah, I hate that look though. I wonder if I could make it so it would just pop in somehow. But then I don't get any strength, right? Anyway, I'll get back to you guys when I figure out what I'm going to do. Alright everybody, so Ken the neighbor has come over and said, hey man, can you help me do some U-joint? And I said, why does it sound like there's a bird in here? I heard a bird. I hope a bird doesn't make a nest in one of those helmets. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Anyway, so the plan is, This still has the original U-joints in it, and I can tell because you can see the nylon. See the nylon nibs? So of course we're going to heat this up until the nylon shoots out. Give me the, look out, I need the torch. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do, boys and the girls. Put this, let's see what happens. What you do is you take a torch and you heat up the outside, but usually I don't stand in front of the cap because sometimes the caps are loaded and will shoot out on you. Alright everybody, so we're over here at neighbor Ken's place, and we're sorry we didn't get you the action of us changing the U-joints, but there was too much foul language and crying, mostly from me.
I was doing the crying.
Yeah, we've got it fixed now, and now Ken's throwing the drive shaft back into his dump truck, and we're going to see if it works. Anyway, sorry we didn't get you any of the aggravation, because we know you guys would have wanted to see that, but we didn't do it.
It was probably too much for YouTube.
It was too much for YouTube. It would have been censored anyway. Anyway, when we see Ken leave with his dump truck, we'll get you guys a video of it actually working. See you guys later on. Alright everybody, so it's Friday afternoon or evening. I think it's like 6 o'clock. And I got this plan, and let me tell you what the plan is. Not to lose that chalk. So the plan is, I'm going to put this post right here like this. And it's going to sit right there like that. And so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this square piece of stock out here, I'm going to cut it, I'm going to make that, and I'm going to weld that to here, so that when I want to use this post, I can just slide it in and out whenever I want to. Anyway, that's the plan so far. I'll show you guys when I get there. Alright, I need this post. And as you can see, it fits into the receiver thing, and it stands against there. And now that chunk of angle iron doesn't bend anymore. Look, it picks it up much easier. That's perfect. I don't think making it go any higher is going to make a difference. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. The only thing I have is not on right, so how to fix that viewer. Could I? What happens if I... See, the problem is the cable's pulling from the wrong side. I needed to pull from there, but the hook is backwards. So, how am I going to do something about that now? Well, that would work. Well, that is how it was. Can I make this come around the corner? pull from there. Is it perfect? No. Might it help? Might it? Because I don't think I can turn this. Well, let's just see what that's like. Let's see if that makes a difference. It might help. It probably won't, but it might help. Let's see. Let's try it again. What's the action of that winch? That's alright. That's fine. That's fine, isn't it? Well, so I just wanted to show you guys that's what I did. I'll fix it up and clean it up a little bit better. I want the wire more on this side of the winch cable. And I don't like that part down there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but at least we're one stage farther than we were, right, boys and girls? One stage farther. It only seems like we're up a little bit farther, and we should have been up a lot farther. What if I let this go? If I let that go and give myself a bit of slack. This is only for an experiment. I just want to know what would happen. So if I took something like, I need a big T. What do I have that I can stick in there? This. With this thing on it. There we go, I found something. It doesn't fit. So I didn't find nothing. Shit. I have another one. I thought I just had a big bolt like that. This will work. So would this. So would this. Look. Oh no, he's too big too. Come on. I just need something. That's not big enough. It's got to be that big. I can't believe I don't have anything to just shove on there. Just to try it. How about, Anyway, when I figure it out. Alright everybody. So let me tell you where we're at. I didn't have the hat, so I couldn't get you guys the video. So yesterday I made this post to slide into my receiver. And I've mounted this like this, but it's still not exactly how I want. And I'm going to make this keeper, I think, is going to go right here. Like that. On an angle. And then this hook is going to go through that hole. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. And that should get this to there. Anyway, that's the plan. But I gotta go to town. I want more MIG wire. The one that I have is junk. I don't like it. And I'm sure I'm gonna run out halfway through this shit. You know how guys is. Anyway, see you guys in a bit. Alright everybody, so let me tell you where I'm at. I got my new post put in. I drilled the hole like I told you. I added this bar right here, this post, to give me a little more lift, and this is the final result. And I think that's good enough for what I want. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. This is gonna go in the truck. This can go over here. Alright everybody, anyway, I'm gonna throw some paint on my welds just so they don't rust. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna hand Christopher this camera. I was over screwing around at neighbor Ken's place because he's moving those armor stones with his excavator, and that was kind of fun. Anyway, we'll see you guys later on. I'm gonna just paint this up and have a shower and call it a day.
Alright everybody, so I hope you enjoyed the video. That's it for this week. Please like and subscribe, send your comments to Chris, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye everybody.
Bye.